Meet the German is an amazing series that make us learn about Germany in today's Eurovision. Yeah. Germany are not doing too well lately. It's kind of a running gag that Germany is going to finish last, or the UK. Oh. Even though there's been an exception over the year. Anyways, today we're going to learn about Germany at Eurovision. The DW Euromax YouTube channel is quite amazing. So go check them out, yes.
Let's get started.
The music swells, confetti pours from the ceiling. Applause and cheers ring out all around and German flags are waving in the air. It must be the World Cup, right? Nope, it's 2010 and
oh,
Lena
Lena,
has just
Satellite.
won the Eurovision
Dude, I love this song.
As
a lot of people didn't like this song, Satellite by Lena, but I thought it was amazing song.
Catchy.
Yeah, it was very catchy. I love it. Very quirky, Amy Winehouse kind of voice. It was good.
200 million viewers tune in for this televised musical extravaganza every year. But people outside of Europe might not even have a clue what it is. So here's a quick summary.
That's true.
The Eurovision Song Contest is a singing competition that began in 1956 as part of the effort to strengthen European cooperation after World War II. These days, around 40 countries take part, including, weirdly, Australia. You'll certainly
Australia since 2015, 16, and also some country from the Middle East that participate, like Israel, for example, that should not participate this year but still participate. But yeah, it's interesting.
Former contestants. Oh, hey, ABBA and Celine Dion.
Oh, Celine
but this
Dion.
is about more than just singing. In fact, sometimes the singing's pretty awful. Wacky costumes and choreography, glitter, smoke machines and pyrotechnics are all vital elements to the show.
Yeah, it's a big
and
show.
often a sprinkling of politics in the voting too.
A sprinkle? Wait, a sprinkle? Some country will always give 12 points to their neighbor country, or Ukraine won in 2022, or, you know, there's always like, and this year Ukraine is meant to finish top 3 again. There's always politics, and I think it's what makes the contest a bit less serious when there's so much politics involved, you know.
Already well initiated with this glittery annual event. I'd say most Brits would admit to enjoying it ironically. I, for one, always thoroughly enjoyed the very sarcastic BBC commentary. Here in Germany, where the show is referred to simply as ESC, people seem to either really love it or really hate it. Sometimes a particularly popular act comes along and boosts the ratings, like Gildo Horn in 1998. Let's check in with some real fans.
Und dann gehst du da rein und du bist in diesen geheiligten Hallen und alles ist groß und bunt und wunderbar und du bist live dabei. Das fasst man nicht.
Meinen ersten ESC am Fernsehen habe ich 1983 erlebt, nachdem im Jahr vorher Nicole gewonnen hat.
Oh ja, Nicole ist
ein großartiges Gefühl. Gleichzeitig war ich im Osten und dachte mir, ob ich jemals in der Lage sein werde, beim ESC live mit dabei zu sein. Und im Jahr 2000 war es dann soweit. Und wenn ich jetzt dran denke, kriege ich wieder Gänsehaut.
Für mich ist der ESC
I think the biggest controversy in Germany is who's they gonna send, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Lord of the Lost last year, a lot of people were not happy. I thought they were quite good, but they got last. Then this year, Isaac running on. The song is quite catchy. It's not bad, but the guy that got third, I think Rick, people wanted him to go and he didn't go. It feels like there's controversy in the voting system. Maybe the demographic of people that are voting in Germany is quite older, maybe. So it gives controversial, like people are never happy with the contestant that gets sent to Eurovision from Germany.
Ein Event der Vielfalt und symbolisiert für mich auch Europa und Europas Kulturen.
Völkerverständigung, kulturelle Vielfalt und natürlich eine ganze Menge Spaß. Ist ja alles so ein bisschen wie im Karneval, es darf ein bisschen flippiger sein, es soll bunt sein, es soll vielfältig sein.
Es ist jetzt nicht zum Beispiel wie bei vielen Sportveranstaltungen, ja, wo man dann immer sein eigenes Land supportet. Alle reißen an, haben irgendwie ihr Lieblingslied und haben
You cannot vote for your own country, I think.
Von einem anderen Land in der Hand.
Und dann hat man monatelang eine Depression, weil alles vorbei ist und plötzlich das Leben so sinnlos erscheint.
Over the years, there have been different rules on language and whether or not countries have to enter songs in
that's the part that pissed me off the most.
Anything goes, which has resulted in a lot of English lyrics, which may or may not actually make sense. Germany used to enter almost exclusively German songs, but since 2002, all of their songs have been either partially or entirely in English.
This is so, I mean, guys, German, you're not doing well in Eurovision, right? Can you start singing in German again? Honestly, I think the percentage of song that is in English is dropping the last few years, and now it's like 30-something%. I want to see Germans sing in German. I want to see Sweden sing in Swedish. I want to see you guys singing in your own language. So when I listen to the song, I'm like, wait, I know which country this is from. I feel like now it's all English, and I'm like, why? Well, you don't need to do that. And you guys are afraid that like, maybe some afraid that you're not going to win if it's not in English. But there's been many examples of songs that have done well, like Ukraine 2016, songs that did well not in English, you know?
Or maybe like it depends on they are thinking about the world and everything. People know English more, thing like that.
Yeah, but some countries like Germany do so poorly that they're like, why are you bothering singing in English? You're not going to win anyway. You know, people are not going to vote for you. So try something crazy, you know?
As one of the big five, the largest financial contributors to the European Broadcasting Union, Germany is guaranteed a spot in the live final.
Yeah, and look at this, right?
European
The big five. Because they have so much money, they are qualified for the final because, you know, they bring money, they bring sponsor and things. Three of these countries, Spain, Germany, and UK, are not doing too well in Eurovision. And then France usually do quite well, and Italy do amazingly. And Italy and France, they always sing in Italian and in French. They never sing in English almost.
Oh, Italy is very
Why
beautiful.
Germany's not singing in German? I don't know. You need to tell me, guys. One thing that pissed me off, you know.
Union. Germany is guaranteed a spot in the live final. Once all acts are performed on the night, each country then delivers one set of scores from their jury and one set of scores from the public vote in their country.
Oh.
Well, there's often a lot
Yeah,
of
and there's
French-
always controversy about that. Some people wanted to get back to only the public voting, and some people want to see the judge. The problem is that the year 2005, the year that it was only the public voting, some of the worst winner that you have ever seen, like from smaller country, but that was not really deserving one. So I think right now the system is quite good because it's a good balance between what the judge are looking for and more of what the public are looking for. I think it's a good balance. There's no better way, I think, at the moment.
set of scores from the public vote in their country. Well, there's often a lot of friendly voting between neighbouring countries. Germany doesn't seem to benefit all that much from its 9 land borders, although they can
That's
usually
true.
rely on the Netherlands to give them a few points. Germany has won the competition twice, in 1982 and 2010.
Yeah.
But since 1990, it's only made 11 appearances in
That's
the top 10.
crazy.
They've come in last place or joint last 7 times in total, and have received a big fat 0 points 3 times. So is it really down to the songs? Or is it just a chance for the rest of Europe to enjoy having one up on a political and economic heavyweight?
Ich glaube, der Hauptgrund ist, dass wir meistens keine besonders spannenden
I agree with him.
Songs gesendet haben.
Der Musikmarkt in Deutschland
Even this year, right? The guy on the run, it's a good song for like a singing competition, like The Voice or Idol. But
Yeah, things like
Eurovision is not about a singing competition. It's about the whole performance. And the guy that won this year for Germany, he doesn't have that wow full performance that he can bring a lot of things on stage. So it's gonna be kind of a normal song that is more like for a singing show that is going to perform on Eurovision, which is the wrong place for him to perform. It's not about his voice, it's the wrong scene for him to perform.
Yeah.
So
Künstler
yeah, it is what
brauchen
it is,
den
you know.
ESC nicht, um wettbewerbsfähig zu sein, um Geld umzusetzen. Das ist in kleineren Ländern ganz anders. Die müssen wirklich zusehen, wo sie an Popularität gewinnen, wo sie
I mean,
Platten
that's a
und
very,
CDs
very good
verkaufen.
point.
Und die legen sich
You know, in Sweden, because we've reacted to we have a channel dedicated to Sweden, and a lot of the artists that are part of Melodifestivalen, Festivalen, which is the competition that will determine who's going to represent Sweden. A lot of these artists, they are never in their like Spotify top 50 or whatever without being in that competition. They are like fell into irrelevancy, and then they really want to compete in that qualifier for Eurovision because their song is going to do really well. Without that competition, their song don't do well. So in Sweden, everyone comes very prepared, and it's a pretty big show. So whoever they send to Eurovision, it's always like a top 10 act. I feel like in Germany, like you just said, they don't need it. So that qualifier, it's really like dull and boring compared to a lot of other country. I guess maybe it's one of the reasons. I don't know.
richtig ins Zeug.
Wir müssten viel mehr Liebe ins Detail legen und wir müssten vor allen Dingen auch unsere eigenen Songs ein bisschen mehr feiern und nicht immer nur zerreißen. Aber was soll ich da sagen? So sind wir nun mal.
Eurovision lovers, haters and newcomers, let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
What do you think, Germany? They're not going to do well this year.
Well,
Maybe next
yeah,
year.
it's kind like you said, you know, the sound this year is more like, you know, you go to the voice thing like that because he has a good voice, or it's like a radio thing like that. But going into like Eurovision like that, because sometimes we are very curious, why this act won the competition thing like that, even like that, why it's not good. It's gonna be like that.
Yeah, but you know, like this year, right? Italy. She's one of the favorite to win. She sings mostly in Italian. You don't need to sing in English all the time. I mean, it worked out for Sweden, but it never worked for Germany. So why don't you send act and sing in German and go like different route completely, without having to sound like you're going into a singing show or something. Anyway, quite interesting video. Let us know if you agree with me or not, if you're gonna watch Eurovision. On our other channel, which is mostly reacting to Sweden, Finland, Norway, etc., we react to Eurovision a lot. So that's why I understood what she was saying. So anyway.